here on IceTime.TV, and I'm joined by Devils player coach Andrew Lord after a 3-2 victory against the Sheffield Steelers. And Andrew, those games don't get any easier. They're pretty exciting to watch. What do they like to play in? And talk us through the performance of your team tonight.
They're fun. This is what you want as a pro, you know. Just such a high level of hockey, so fast paced. So many good players on both teams and stars that were guys that would probably be top line guys on other teams that are, you know, role guys here. So, you know, at all times there's great players on the ice. I was much happier with their performance. I thought our start, the first 5 minutes, was probably our best start of the year. I would say. I'd have to look back, but right up there. The pace we came out with. I think this week, to have a normal week after a couple, you know, with midweek games, and you know, I felt like we got a little away from our habits the last 3-4 games, and we were still winning other than the Nottingham game, but you know, our game overall just wasn't quite there. And we got some guys a little fresher with some days off, and then also some good work to get back to some of those habits, and I think it really showed. Yeah, there was still some lulls, but overall I was much happier with the performance.
Was that fast start key tonight to set a tempo? Because in the build-up to the game in commentary, we wondered whether the Steelers would play with a little desperation tonight. Obviously a long way to go in the title race, but they haven't solved this building yet, and we thought perhaps they would come out with the fast start. So for you to respond to that, was that something you focused on?
Yeah, I mean, again, it wasn't about how, you know, the past or whatever. It was just literally we wanted a good start, and you know, we found a little something there at the beginning of the game, and it was very exciting. At the same time, I think we let them off the hook a little bit. Their goalie was phenomenal, especially early on. You know, we could have had at least one there early, and then you saw they got into the game, and they took over for parts of it after that, and overall, just another very exciting one here, and I think the fans got their money's worth.
Well, the other thing we've referenced in commentary is it started to feel a little bit as close as we get to maybe an NHL playoff series. You guys have seen each other so often lately. You know each other's tendencies. There's been intensity. The rivalries built up. Is that kind of what it's felt like? That it's just you know, such a clutch battle between you two?
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, there's everything on both teams: coaching, systems, details, great players, and you know, each team. You know, there's obviously an intense rivalry here, and it again makes for very exciting hockey. And yeah, I just know I really enjoyed being a part of it. Absolutely.
I've got to ask you a little bit of an unfortunate break for Steelers on that first goal. I certainly haven't seen anything like that too often in 30 years of watching hockey. That was a good break at a good time for the Devils.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, at the same time, their first one went off a skate there, I believe, and things happen, and we definitely, it was good because I felt like we were just, for whatever reason, I think they had got their one, and we just came off the gas for 5 or 6 minutes, and that gave us a little bit more confidence, I think, or just kind of lighten the mood a little bit on the bench, and it was good.
I've got to ask you about Ben Bounds, man of the match tonight, but the point I was making in commentary, this time last week he was pulled from a game against the Nottingham Panthers. He's responded with 2 stellar performances against the Sheffield Steelers. He really was a key guy tonight.
Yeah, no, I know Batch was a little disappointed there, but he was hoping for that MOM, but no, what can you say about Bounds? You know, his technical side of his game's come, you know, leaps and bounds in the last 2.5 years here. He's matured leaps and bounds, but honestly, I think probably the biggest thing for him is he's a competitor. He really is, and for a goalie that, you know, you don't always find that in goaltenders, and I know, and he knows that, you know, when he has maybe not, I don't even think it was a terrible night, but it wasn't his best. You know, he's going to come back with a lot of pride, and we've seen that the last 2 games.
Role players key again tonight. A lot of players we referenced in commentary. David Bryan, his defensive detail was superb. A lot of shot blocking. Joey Haddad to that degree. Yourself, Patrick Bordelot. Those are key guys who always play a big role for the Devils.
Yeah, we noted that after the game. I thought those guys were huge because, you know, there's the power plays, and there's you know, we're doubling back some of the kind of more scoring lines a little bit there earlier in the game, and you know, I felt we just wanted some fresh legs, and we have guys that can do it, and hats off to them because, you know, they don't always get as much ice time as they would elsewhere, and they're great players and they're great guys, and you know, Briner with some shot blocks and Bordy getting in there on the forecheck, and they added some real quality minutes, and that's absolutely huge in a very up-tempo game, because it is tiring over 60 minutes.
A great win tonight, a lot to celebrate, but it doesn't get any easier. You guys are in the NIC tomorrow against a team that you've had success with in this building, but perhaps the Panthers have given you biggest problems this year. I don't know whether that'd be fair to say, particularly in terms of getting to the net and getting to Viekman. A very tough test tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely. We actually had one of our best games of the year in that building, but we just weren't direct enough on the net, didn't get enough traffic on him. He's obviously a great goaltender. He obviously has a lot of confidence against us, and their system gives us a bit of trouble, but hopefully we can get enough rest here, go and grind one out here and get another big 2 points.
Well, Andrew, the fans are saying it behind you. You are number one. Congratulations on tonight's performance, and thanks for joining us on IceTime.TV.
Thanks a lot.